right, here is an explanation of number 13 on the Practice Buddy. So you're trying to find the measurements that are less than 5 yards, and you're given choices A, B, C, and D, and each one of them has a particular unit. Now they're real easy. You're taking the feet in this one, and you need to convert it to yards. So one way you can do it is convert each of them into yards and then compare that to 5. So to do A, you'll see that you're going from a smaller unit to a larger unit. So when you do this, you can divide by the conversion that you find down here. So 15 feet divided by 3 equals 5. So that's equal to, so that's why that one's crossed out. But if you have 178 inches to yards, you're gonna have to divide by 36. So when we divide that out, we get 178 divided by 36. And I just went ahead and did it. It's 4, and then that would be 144. So it's really 4 yards with a remainder of 34. So what that means is that's 4 yards and 34 inches. So is this less than 5 yards? Yes, that would be less than 5 yards. So that one works. All right, now let's look at this one. 14 feet, well, isn't that smaller than 15 feet? So in this case, I already kind of know it's gonna be less than 5 yards, but if I wanted to figure it out, I would do 14 divided by 3 this time because there's 3 feet in 1 yard. And then that would be 2, sorry, nope. That would be 4 with a remainder of 2. So 4 yards, and then that remainder of 2 is actually 2 feet. And now I have 58 feet into yards to figure that one out. Again, I'm going to divide by 3. I kind of already know that it's larger, but I'll show you what the conversion is anyway. It's 1. And then that would be 9. It's 27. So that's 19 yards and 1 foot. There's Pickles. All right, that's one way to do it. The other way I think is a little bit easier, and is when you just take 5 yards and you put that into feet, and then you also put that into inches, because that's what all of these are. And then compare that number to what you have up here. So the way I like to do this is set up an equivalent fraction. So if I'm trying to find 1 yard, and then I have 5 yards, and I want to figure out how many feet there are in 5 yards, I can set up an equivalent fraction. So 1 yard equals 3 feet. So then that's equal to 5 yards equals how many feet? Well, just think, okay, remember when we did equivalent fractions, we would say 1 times what gives me 5, or 1 times 5 gives me 5. So then I multiply that same number by the bottom. What's 3 feet times 5? That's 15 feet. Okay, so there are 15 feet in 5 yards. And then same thing here, 1 yard equals 5 yards. So I'm gonna multiply it by 5. So then 36 times 5 to figure out the inches. Let me do that real quick. And 180. So then I'm gonna take my numbers and compare it to 15 feet and 180 inches. And then all the ones that are less. So it wouldn't be that, but it would be this one. It would be this one. And then it would not be that. Okay, so hopefully that helped you out.